Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Pyro 44 here, and we've got ourselves some Junkertown on the PTR. Yes, Junkertown has been added to the PTR, so all you guys who's been waiting to play it on console, go ahead and get in and play it. But what we're going to do here today, I've never seen Junkertown. This is my first time seeing the map and being able to load in and actually look around in spectate mode. So we're just going to go around, explore a little bit, and take a look at some of the advantages and disadvantages that you'll have while you're attacking. I'm not going to do the defending side. We're actually barely going to do the attacking side. We're just going to take a quick look at the map and go around, and I'll give you guys some things that, in my opinion, will help you out. Let's call it that. Let's say it's my opinion on how these things will help you out. All right, let's get started. So this is the payload full of gold, like we saw in the cinematic that Overwatch put out. Oh, it looks so cool. Look at that little patchy Miru. I think that's what they're called. That's he's got a crown. I think that's what they're called. I'm not sure. So you've got to push this thing all the way, all through these shacks, these like self-built houses put together from the scraps. You've got to push the payload all the way to over here. I believe this is the first point before you enter Junkertown. Now, I can see this being really beneficial to both the attackers and defenders. So these two houses right here, really nice for the defenders, as well as this small flank over here, right under this ridge, and that's because they have access to it first. The defenders come from behind that wall. There's a spawn over there, and they can get over here, set up, and get ready to defend. The one thing about this map that I have seen from like people's Twitch streams and Gamescom and stuff like that is the amount of small tight places. So you have this little room up here, you've got another room up there, you've got a big health pack and a ton of rooms down there. You've got all sorts of hiding spots. You know, down here behind this little container, you can check here and peek around here as the payload's pushing. You've got some nice cover over here with these little barricades made from scrap metal and wood if you're defending and if you're attacking over here on this side. So like I said, those two houses over here, really good for the defenders, and these two probably a lot better for the attackers because they'll push on, and that's how we're gonna see players go about getting through this map. You'll probably have some people up here, you'll have some defenders up here. Whoever kills who first is probably gonna take the point or defend the point. The only thing is the attackers do spawn right there, so it's kind of a like Dorado feel where their spawn is super close to that choke in the first point, and the choke is actually pretty open. Unless all of them stay on the payload over here, you're going to be really open to flankers. All right, let's move on. So after you get to the first point, you can go up through here or below, and through here or down from there. As the payload moves through, if you're attacking, this is where you need to go. You've got a nice area right here that you can come to, and you've already gotten the high ground as the payload's moving, and on the other side as well. Now, there's a nice little corridor here, and this is going to be great. I feel like this map, look at this. Look at all this indoor area on this map. This map is going to be super good for support heroes like Mercy and Lucio, and not really for Zen and Ana. And the reason being is because there's so many corridors that your flankers and teammates are going to be diving, dashing through here. And to heal them as Zen or Ana, you really need like good line of sight. And Lucio and Mercy can just provide that. Plus, Mercy and Lucio work so well in close corners. Mercy can just go with like your Reaper, Junkrat, and just destroy people in here. Alright, so as you're making your way with the payload, you're going to be met with defenders all up here. They'll probably have the high ground over here as you have it over there. So far, a really balanced map in the high ground situation. There's a ton of it, a ridiculous amount of high ground, a lot of verticality on the map. So that's really nice. This is the defender spawn from the first point. And then as you make your way over here, this is the second point. Get your payload there, and we move on. So after this, these doors will open, but your flankers can move under there, through here, and there's a bunch of ways onto the map. Ultimately, they all lead either here on the other side or through the middle. Now we've reached the scrap yard, and this is the final link that we have to go to get to the last point. You have to come around this bend with the payload, all the way around this corner, and bam, this is the final point. We've got the Queen's chair, the Queen of Junkertown. She's got like a little omnic head, looks a lot like Zenyatta's. She's got speakers and stuff for yelling, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, so this is the last point. Now, something I like to see on the last point when it comes to escort maps is see how fair it is for the attackers. Because usually the further you get while attacking on an escort map, the harder it's going to get the next point. But this map has a lot of corridors down here, up here, a lot of high ground like we've said before, and it really gives the attackers some options when it comes to getting this last point. So you can go, around the, not here, let's see, you can go around through here, right? You got a small health pack, and bam. But this does lead, right to the defender spawn for point 3. You can actually do that. Come around here, go up these stairs if you're soldier or tracer, Genji, and you've got some great high ground here. You're protected from the right side over here. You only have to worry about behind you, and you've got good vision on that super big health pack, the point, and whoever's coming out from the defender spawn on that side. And if you do need to get away, if someone is coming this way, you can just hop on to this platform, get back here. Here's not a bad spot either, especially if you're a Widowmaker. You might want to be here. You can see the point really well, and you're far enough to do your damage. Hanzo could be back here too. He could probably move up. Junkrat would be great up here, just bombing. Pharah. The only thing I will say about Pharah, though, is that inside here, Pharah is very limited to, where she can go. This is it. This is as high as she can go, and there's so much high ground that she's really accessible by a lot of the heroes. In fact, I think Mei's weapon could probably reach Pharah from here, especially if she, made a wall. She can probably reach Pharah in the air, which is weird. We really haven't seen a map with this much verticality. Again, talking about the attackers, you have a nice little path here for Sombra, I think, with the big health pack. If you come down through here, you and a couple of your team, you guys can split up if you want to, while some of you push the payload, because you still need to be on the payload to push it. Like a Sombra or a Tracer, or Sombra with a Tracer, with a Genji, with a Zarya maybe even, can just come through here, hack that health pack, and you're protected from the point and the left side, and all you have to deal with is enemies on the right side, and you can use the stairs and this wall, this barrel, as protection as you move around to get onto the point. And again, you can even come up and flank real hard straight back here to get around towards the enemies. Again, this is their spawn, so you have to be careful about that. But there's also some safe spots for the defenders as well. And with that, I think we're pretty much done. This is a nice, I don't want to say quick, because this video is probably going to be longer than 10 minutes from what I'm looking at now. But it was, it was just us going through Junkertown, seeing what's going on. We're probably going to get some gameplay of it later this weekend, guys. We have a new stream schedule as well on Twitch. I'll leave it in the description below so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And I'm going to be making some changes. Probably going to have some newer videos coming out about World of Warcraft with the new 7.3 patch come out. We haven't made a World of Warcraft video in a while, but I just recently started playing again. And yeah, we're probably going to get some videos on that. Maybe some gold guides for 7.3, some other guides like that. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. In the comments below, let me know what you think of Junkertown. Again, I haven't played it personally, but if you guys have, let me know if you feel if it's balanced, if it's too attacker focused, if it's too defender focused. Just let me know. I do like the fact that there are a lot of tight places to hide and go through, making it really ideal for heroes like Tracer, Reaper, Genji, Doomfist, and you know what? Even McCree, maybe. His flashbang is going to be real nice inside these tight corridors. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, guys. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more videos coming out about Overwatch, about World of Warcraft, all sorts of stuff like that. And I'll see you guys later, alright? I'm King Pyro 44, and I'm out of here. Peace.